Good afternoon from Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're here on a very dreary, very rainy day. I wanted to see if that affected the amount of people in Hollywood Studios. As of recently, Hollywood Studios has been very popular because of the opening of Toy Story Land. So I'm thinking maybe a bunch of people decided to stay in their hotels or maybe do some, like go bowling or something like that on a rainy day, some rainy day activities and not head into the park. So I'm really hoping that the ride times are way down. Plus there's a few Christmas decorations around that we didn't get to see the last time we were here. Let's head in. Well, I guess first, before we head in, I wanted to give you guys an update on the Skylander station over here. I noticed something interesting on the way in. If you guys look at the Skylander towers, that is the final gauge wire that all the gondolas will be hanging from. They have actually run it from the station that is beyond this, which is over at Pop Century Art of Animation, to here. That is the final wire. They gotta start hanging gondolas on it and they'll start doing testing. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Before we head into Hollywood Studios, there's just Aladdin over here. Hello, how are you?
You're pretty blue today. Are you a genie?
No.
You're not.
No.
That means I don't get more wishes, right?
Right?
As the genie says, X-nay on the wishing for more wishes, right?
Right. You can't do that. That's against the rules.
One of our friends so they can video for.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like it's slightly less crowded, but it's still kind of crowded. First things first, let's head down towards Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster and check on the wait times. I had no idea that you could meet Santa here. There's a sign out that says Santa just stepped out to feed his reindeer. He'll be right back in 50, but I can see him, he's in there. Santa is in there. He's just finishing up meeting one last family before heading out to feed his reindeer. Then he'll be back in about 50 minutes. So maybe a little bit later we can visit Santa. Oh, 35 minutes is not bad at all for Tower of Terror. It just bumped up to 40 right here while we were standing here, but I think the real test will be over at Rock and Roller Coaster because that one is usually much longer than Tower of Terror. Oh no. It looks like Tower of Terror, is it down? No, there's a wait time sign down here. What's going on here? It looks like the sign is down right now. They have a little A-frame out here that's telling us it's only a 40-minute wait, which is not bad at all. All right, let's head into Toy Story Land and have a look at a couple of new decorations and see what the wait times are like for those rides. Actually, before we head back to Toy Story, they're getting ready to light the tree in Echo Lake, so let's head over and see the tree lighting. Since the last time that we were here, they added these baubles in the water. I don't think those were there when we were here last. There was an announcement that said, we'll be lighting the tree in just a moment, and then that was like 10 minutes ago. I don't know when they're gonna light this tree. So I asked somebody, and they said, it'll happen when it gets a little bit darker out. And they didn't have like a specific time that it happens at. So she said maybe after the Star Wars show, which happens in 5 minutes. So I don't know, we'll see. They're getting all set up for the Jingle Bell Jingle Bam dessert party. But I also wanted to point out that we have an opening date for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, or at least a time period of fall of 2019. I like this. Walt Disney Presents, always changing what they have in it. Right now we've got One Man's Dream in the theater, and just see what's coming to Hollywood Studios, which the only thing that I know of is Galaxy's Edge and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Let's go see what they have on display. Don't really have anything new for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I was kind of hoping there would be, but there isn't, that I see at least. They have some concept art of what's going to be happening inside of the ride. I'm pretty excited. I'm real excited for this ride, actually. And then the only thing we have for Galaxy's Edge is just this model over here, all the stuff that we've already seen, nothing new. And this AT-AT over here, or AT-AT. And the other thing is, there's usually a meet and greet in here, which you can see has been walled off. What is this from? Oh, we've got some outfits from Saving Mr. Banks. You can see this is Richard Sherman costume and Robert Sherman's costume. And then you can see they've got some sheet music for Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious and Chim Chimmery. Here's Mary Poppins' dress from the 1964 movie, Mary Poppins. This was actually worn by Julie Andrews in the film. Back here where Pixar used to be and the old entrance to Midway Mania, Geoffreys is still here, but there's something new being added in over here to the left of it. I wonder what it's gonna be. I'm kind of interested in this. You know what it kind of feels like this is gonna be? Back before they closed off this area when it was Pixar, there used to be a little gift shop that sold all kinds of fun Toy Story toys that they don't have anymore, so I'm thinking that's probably what's gonna go here. This is a good sign. There doesn't seem to be a bajillion people in Toy Story Land, but you never know until we get further in. There's Woody with his scarf. He didn't have the scarf the last time that we came through. I don't think this little macaroni ornament was here earlier too. I like this. I like this little cat with angel wings on it. Okay, not too bad. 40 minutes for Toy Story Mania. But there is definitely a lot of people in Toy Story Land right now. Look at the amount of people here. Very crowded. The standby line is way out here and she just changed it to 80 minutes. Holy cow. Here we are looking at the entrance to Slinky Dog Dash and the end of the standby line is way back here. Isn't really much of an update that we can see into Galaxy's Edge. Everything's coming right along. Oh look, they're adding another spire right there. Looks like we still got kind of a few spires to add, like rockwork, stuff like that. I wish we could get on Slinky Dog tonight so we could look in there, but not tonight. Too long of a wait. 35 minutes for Alien Swirling Saucers is not bad at all, considering it's a flat ride and it's got a very slow throughput as far as riders per hour could go.
Buzz Lightyear reporting for duty. On behalf of all the toys, we wish you a happy holiday season and may your batteries always be fully charged.
I like that. He said, on behalf of the toys, we wish you a happy holiday season and may your battery be always charged. Oh my goodness, the end of the Slinky Dog Dash standby line is way back here now. Just to kind of put that in perspective, the entrance is around the corner over there. And this is the end of the line right here. Yeah, I don't think that the rain helped out with any of the crowd at all. People are just pouring in now. I'm not really sure if we saw all of the decorations. There were just so many people in there, I could barely even move around. So I decided to head out, still trying to find something to eat. And I do want to ride at least one ride tonight. Well, we missed it. It lit while we were back in Toy Story Land. But I still have no idea when the tree lights, at what time or what. But I do know that it is beautiful here on Echo Lake. Let's see what they've got here at Backlot Express. They got chicken nuggets. Maybe I'll grab some chicken nuggets. Ooh, there's nobody in here. Look at this. Wow, ton of open tables. I got the chicken and waffles, which is a lot less than the picture showed and a lot less than I thought I would get for $11.50. So that wasn't the best food I've ever had at a theme park, but it wasn't the worst. I would call it adequate. The chicken nuggets were actually like whole breast chicken nuggets rather than like processed chicken. So it was decent, but there just wasn't a lot of them, but it filled me up. So I don't know. Yeah, I would say adequate. Star Tours is a 20-minute wait right now, which actually is pretty high for Star Tours. Here at the exit of Star Tours is a gift shop called Tatooine Traders, and just to the right of it, looks like they're building something else over here. Let me go around the other side. Maybe we'll get a better view of what's going on over there. I'm pretty interested to find out what this is going to be because we all know there's going to be a weird separation between Star Tours and Galaxy's Edge over there at the end of Grand Avenue. There's this entire section in here with like the Muppets and Grand Avenue and all this stuff in between the two. So I'm wondering what they're going to do here. Also, there's Santa Goofy. He's meeting and greeting out here in Grand Avenue. Oh, I like the way that the area in front of Muppet Vision 3D looks. It's very lit up at night. And I like all the little Christmas decorations around the light posts. Look, there's Santa delivering gifts to Engine Company #1. And I'm sure as some of you guys have heard now, Pizza Rizzo did enter into seasonal operation. So, Pizza Rizzo is not currently serving today. Oh, I like their Christmas decorations though. They're very nice. Wonder what's going on in here. Now that we've had a good look around the park, let's go back, see what the wait time is, and see if we can get a fast pass for Tower of Terror. There's Holiday Santa Gertie. She's got a Christmas bauble in her mouth, and she actually has a Santa hat on. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So I just checked the app, and it said that there are no fast passes left for this entire park for the rest of the day. So hopefully there's not a big long wait at Tower of Terror. Let's go find out. The hope at this point is because Sunset Seasons Greetings is happening, maybe there won't be a long line for Tower of Terror. Maybe? If you guys haven't seen this already, we'll put a link in the description down below and up in the corners to our video from when we went to go see this. Oh yeah, only 25 minutes. Perfect. I like how the show is still happening on the Tower of Terror, but you can't hear the music. Well, you can barely hear the music. Well, dang, I was kind of excited to be up on Tower of Terror during the projection show and like look out on the crowd and see the different things that we can see from up there. But one side of Tower of Terror just went down, so that doubled the wait time, putting it at around 50 minutes or about an hour. So I'm gonna go check on Rock and Roller Coaster and see what that's like. I wanna ride at least one thing tonight. Yeah, it would have been neat to see that from inside of Tower of Terror. Alas, not gonna happen today. So originally stated was 60 minutes, and they just said it might be longer than originally stated. So shoot, I guess I'm not riding Rock and Roller Coaster either. So this seems to be turning into kind of a fail of getting to ride a ride, because I don't know, I think that's it. I think we're on our way home now. It's kind of neat to see where the red laser hits. Huh. That's pretty neat. Dang, yeah, I'm kind of bummed that we didn't get to ride Tower of Terror tonight. I know I've said this before, but it seems that everybody ends up at the other end of Vine here, far away from the Tower of Terror, because they just see the show going on and kind of stop. But I do highly suggest go closer to the Tower of Terror. There's much more room and it's a better show. I went to go try and meet Santa again, and his line is closed, so he's going to feed the reindeer again. Oh, you know who I'd love to meet? The Swedish Chef. I just noticed there's normally a car here that is not here. Either a Cadillac or a yellow cab that's not here right now. There's also normally a mobile bar here that's not here right now either. The last thing I wanted to do before leaving is head into the dark room and see what kind of new magic bands they have for sale. Now, we normally go into this when we first get here, but today we're doing it right before we leave. We do have some new colors of the normal magic bands. This is like navy blue. What else? I think that's it. That's here. There's a couple of other ones. There's like forest green and stuff like that, but I don't see them. Look at this Walt Disney Railroad one. Got a picture of Walt on it, and a picture of a train on the back of it. It's kind of hard to see. This kind of shows off the Hunter Green Magic Band, but this is a Fox and the Hound limited release. It says Best Friends. The Walt Disney Railroad and the Fox and the Hound one are $29.99. Well, there's a Ralph Breaks the Internet limited release magic band. I like this a lot.
You know the ones that I bought?
Oh, and there's Vanellope on this side too. She's kind of hard to see. Oh, there she is. I like that it kind of looks like Scott Pilgrim. And those are $34.99. Okay, I found the new colors. We got lavender here. We've got this Hunter Green over here. That's the same. And then we've also got white down here. These normal, regular magic bands are only $14.99. I do like the new colors, they're pretty nice. So there you have it, that was our night at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Kind of bummed we didn't get to ride Tower of Terror or anything, but I was really wanting to ride Tower of Terror during the Sunset Seasons greeting show, just to see what it looked like. But I don't think that the rain, as far as later in the afternoon once the rain stopped, affected the crowds at all. From what people were telling me, people that I talked to throughout the park, when it was raining or during the rain, the wait times were practically nothing because nobody wanted to come out in the rain. And then maybe when the rain started to stop, you got to go out there and get on some of the rides. But as soon as it was done, then everybody came out. So I think that the crowd level after the rain stopped was pretty much just like a normal day from that point forward. I was hoping that there was going to be less people, but there definitely were not. So all in all, it was a pretty darn good night. Lots of new holiday decorations. The entire park is decked out and is beautiful. So with that being said, we are off and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
This is James from Michigan, and this is TimTracker, and now it's time to pay the price.